Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? All are you fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to our NIEPS Home School. This is Sonia Joya, teacher of National Identity Version School, Morniship, Dhaka. Today I am going to take an ICT class for the student of class 7 students. And our today's topic, Chapter 2, Lesson 10 and 11, reading them. Look at the board, my dear students. This is class 7, subject ICT, and your topic, Chapter 2, Lesson 10 and 11 reading done, and this is half yearly term, and your lecture number 7 and your homework number 5. This is your teacher name and mobile number and today's date. So my dear students, let's start our today's topic. So our today's topic is Chapter 2, Lesson 10, Memory and Storage Device. Lesson 10 is about memory and storage device. At first, we have to know about memory. So what is memory? In computing, memory is a device or system that is used to store information or immediate use in computer or related computer, hardware and digital electronic device. So memory is used to store any information in the computer. That is memory. And memory and storage device as well as the same working system. And so let's start this topic. We learned many things about memory and storage device in class 6. Now we will learn about this device. At present, memory and storage devices are used not only in computer but also in mobile phones. Modern technology based commodities are operated by microprocessors that work on certain commands. Memory and storage devices are required to store these commands. Memory is very essential for the right operation of the computer, smartphone, game console and machine like these ones. Now we have to know that memory is how many kind of memory? Memory is of two kinds, primary memory and secondary memory. This underline sentence is very important for your MCQ. So memory is of two kinds, primary memory and secondary memory. When the CPU or central processing unit, the full meaning of CPU is central processing unit, processes data, the necessary information and software is stored in primary memory. So in the primary memory, processes data, the necessary information and software are stored. Primary memory is very fast work and quickly keeping pace with the CPU. Primary memory is two kinds. Now that primary memory is two kinds, RAM or ROM. RAM and ROM. RAM means random access memory and ROM means is read only memory. This is the kind of primary memory. The capacity of primary and secondary memory are expressed in two ways. One through dynamic power or HZ and the other is by storing capacity or byte. So capacity, primary and secondary memory are expressed in two ways. One through dynamic power or HZ and the other is by storing capacity or bytes. This is the expressed in two ways of primary and secondary memory's capacity. Through this capacity, the primary memory working their works. So here the box, here is written there 8 bits equal to 1 byte. 1024 bytes equal to 1 kilobyte. 1024 into 1024 bytes equal to 1 megabyte. 1024 into 1024 into 1024 bytes equal to 1 gigabyte. 1024 and 1024 bytes equal to 1 terabyte. And this box is very important for your MCQ part. Very important for your MCQ part. RAM is connected to the motherboard of the computer and smartphone. So RAM is connected to the motherboard of the computer and also smartphone. The processor primarily stores data in RAM. Later, the processor processes data from the RAM. As the processor can collect data from anywhere on the RAM, it is called random access memory. So, what is called RAM? The processor can collect the data from anywhere on the RAM. It is called random access memory. Now the capacity of the processor has tremendously increased and the software has become complex and effective. So they use a vast area of memory, and now modern computers require at least a memory space of 2 GB. So modern computer require at least memory space of 2 GB. This is the modern computer required space 2 GB. The speed of RAM is faster to cope with the speed of the processor. So this RAM speed is very faster. We should know the stored information RAM is lost if power fails or is removed. RAM stores data when the computer is on. As soon as the computer is shut off, the RAM does not have any data. So as soon as the computer is shut off, the RAM does not have any data. Okay. As soon as the computer is shut off, the RAM does not have any data. ROM, read-only memory. The full form of ROM is read-only memory. ROM or read-only memory is connected to the motherboard. Commands are required to keep ICT devices or the computer software operative. The computer cannot run without these commands. These commands are permanently stored in the ROM. Storage of memory does not depend on the power, since it can only be read. So ROM is read-only memory and it also can be read. It is only ROM, read-only memory. It is also called permanent memory as storage data cannot be modified or new data cannot be added in it without applying different procedures. So here is the devices of ROM. And next lesson is lesson 11. Next lesson is lesson 11. We have completed lesson 10 about memory and storage devices, and next lesson 11 lesson 11 is the same, memory and storage devices. Hard disk. First one is hard disk. Perhaps you who use computers know about the hard disk, often called a hard disk drive. An open file on computer is stored in the hard disk. It is the main device of storing data. So hard disk is the main storing data in a computer or in a smartphone. The IBM computer company first used hard disk in the mainframe and mini computer to store data in 1956. So it is very important for MCQ. The distinctive feature of all ICT devices is data storing. Today's computers usually come with a hard disk ranging from 500 gigabytes to 4 terabytes of storing capacity. Even a mobile phone has a hard disk of the capacity gigabyte. But you will be surprised at hearing that the size of a hard disk of 1 gigabyte capacity was as big as a refrigerator in 1980. Its price was high too. $15,000 had been spent per megabyte. So $15,000 had been spent per megabyte. It is not a fairy tale. It is real. But today's hard disk devices are so tiny that they fit into the palm of the hand. Usually a hard disk contains a set of stacked disks that are called floaters made of either aluminum alloy, glass or ceramic, or on which an electromagnetic coating is given. Data is stored on it. So data is stored on it. You can read this line very important. It is very important for your MCQ or your answering questions. Data is stored on it. When the hard disk runs, the floaters spin and two heads, one on each side of the disk, read or write with the spinning. Hard disk is very popular for its enormous capacity of storing information. It is of two kinds. So hard disks of two kinds. One is built-in, another is separated. One is built-in and another is separated, which is called an external hard disk. So one is built-in and another is separated with the which is called an external hard disk. One is built-in and another is external hard disk. It can be connected to the computer, desktop or laptop through a USB port. So it can be connected to the computer, desktop or laptop through a USB port. Thus, the external hard disk can be carried to transfer a large amount of data from one place to another place. And it is the advantages of external disk. External hard disk can be carried to transfer a large amount of data from one place to another. So this is the advantages of external hard disk. Now CD or DVD. CD means compact disc or DVD means digital versatile disc or digital video disc. So this is very important. The full form of CD, DVD. Again I am saying CD, compact disc or DVD, digital versatile disc or digital video disc, are very familiar with you. You have read in class 5 how the rainbow can be viewed using it. A thin layer of aluminium is applied on the lower portion of the CD or DVD. Again I am saying a thin layer of aluminium is applied on the lower portion of the CD or DVD and it is protected by polycarbonate plastic and either sides are used to store and read data on the CD or DVD. The head of it is nothing but a device operating laser beam that stores data on aluminium layer. Okay, this is a laser beam that stores data on aluminium layer. These are mainly coated with aluminium layer. Is coated with aluminium layer and can read when required. CD and DVD are very popular right now for their data storing capacity, portability, durability, cheapness and convenience. Cheapness and 5 number is convenience. This is the why CD and DVD is very popular right now. This is a one type of question, why CD and DVD are very popular right now. Then you will write your answer like that way. Their data storing capacity, popularity, durability, cheapness and convenience. DVD is more powerful in storing data than CD. DVD is more powerful than CD. Now a DVD disc called Blu-ray available in the market. So the another name of DVD disc is Blu-ray, is very available in the market and its storage capacity is larger than that of the common DVD. It is very larger than that of the common DVD, and Blu-ray is very large. Blu-ray's capacity is very larger than that of common DVD. Next, flash drive or memory card. Flash drive and memory card. Computer user need to transfer data from one computer to another, and it can be very easily done through networking. But where there are no network facilities, a different kind of storage device is used. The name of the most easily portable storage device is pen drive or flash drive. Okay, the most easily portable storage device is pen drive or flash drive. Perhaps you understand that it is small like a pen and can be carried in the pocket. So it is very easily portable that you can carry in your pocket. When it first came to the market in the year 2000, its data storing capacity was of 32 megabyte. First is storing data capacity was 32 megabytes, but now pen drives of 32 gigabytes are available in market. Now its capacity is 32 gigabyte. First its capacity was 32 megabyte and now its capacity is 32 at first its capacity is 32 megabyte, okay, and now its capacity is 32 gigabyte are available in the market and the price is cheap too. It is more durable than a CD or DVD, so its popularity is gradually increasing among users. Nice looking pen drives of a wide variety are up of grabs. Now microchip implanted cards are used to store data except pen drive or flash drive. These are called memory cards that can store a huge amount of information too, but they cannot be directly connected. Okay. Now next version is microchip. Microchip implanted cards are used to store data except pen drive or flash drive. These are called memory cards that store huge amount information too, but they cannot be directly connected. Either fixed lots of memory cards are needed to use them. Memory cards are of different sizes of storing capacities. It's used to notice not only in your favorite MP3, MP4 or game player, but also in digital camera, mobile phone or smartphone. Okay. Now this microchip is used in digital camera, mobile phone or smartphone. It is used in digital camera, mobile phone or smartphone, and it is available for this camera, mobile phone and smartphone's camera. That's it. So my dear students, our today's topic is lesson 10 and lesson 11, and your homework is homework number 5 and your homework lesson 10 and 11. You will make 5 MCQ. We will make 5 MCQ from lesson 10 and lesson 11. You will make 5 MCQ from lesson 10 and lesson 11. And this is the homework, like homework number 5 MCQ. So my dear students, this is our today's topic.